All right. Let's see if the stream worked.
My stats did not change. Oh,
All kinds of strangeness going on in this motel today. Like what? I'm not supposed to talk.
I'm gonna have 693 hit points. I'm gonna be 7 hit points shy of 700 when I get that
Say hello to
Vitality
Stackers,
40 item.
the treat that's got
How
two
am I gonna get?
tasty flavors. Stackers ain't just a treat, it's got real meat. New
Interesting.
Stackers, so meaty.
I'm gonna have 693 hit points. I'm gonna be 7 hit points shy of 700 when I get that
You're gonna be what?
Vitality 40 item. I'm gonna be 7 hit points shy of 700
Ah.
when everything is said and done.
So we are currently live. I know there's no one watching, as I did not tell anyone we were going to do this. Test 1, 2. Should text Joel and tell him to get on and see if he sees us. You're gonna be what?
Joel's at, on the site. At work. 7 hit points shy of 700.
Yeah. Although I think it's funny, I can hear you going on in the background, but it's like really laggy. But it's understandable. I'm gonna close that down. Currently live.
Is there a lag to it if you're just watching the video and not hearing me?
Anyone we were going to do this.
Does it feel like there would be a lag?
Like there's a lag like on the site. I need to really see whether or not we actually have a lag somewhere else. I'm gonna close that so I don't have it double streaming here. All right. I do have a chat up just in case someone actually comes to our room and says words. And I'm going to text Joel.
Upstairs, 207. You well?
Doop doop doo doo doo. Mana mana.
Oh, you gain. When you take physical, you gain 1.
Alright, I told Joel to see if he sees it. Oh, darn you. Stupid chat.
You and your party members and your nearby summons gain plus 1%.
Better. Alright.
Remember what I told you. You do what I tell you, when I tell you. We'll get out of this without a bunch of scratches. Okay?
Alright. What are you playing right now? Are you playing you're playing your monk, aren't you?
No, I'm on my wizard. I was gonna give you those components.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm in Evening Star 1. Where are you hanging out at?
I am at Giant Hold. No number.
Alright. Yeah. I guess I'll have to make my way to Giant Hold.
This is dumb. Does nothing give you hit points for first 2 tiers?
I don't know. What do you want hit points for?
I need 7 hit points by the time I'm done so that I can have over 700. Oh, well, you know
Wow.
what? I will hit level 28. I don't care. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Falcon's Chinoquin. Fucking kind of name is that?
I have no clue. Alright, well. Banzai. Interesting.
You know, with as much spare time as Joel has, he could at least get on and like run through Giant Hold and get all the that you get to get things for the. The. Oh my God! What the hell are they called? The journal.
I forget what they're called. I don't know. The things.
The messages. Those. He's a man.
Joel's probably listening to you right now. Well, I doubt it. I don't think he has a headset, so I probably wouldn't be able to hear it too well. But I guess you could turn it up. Of course, it's going to be laggy for him, so he probably won't hear this for a few more seconds, or maybe even a minute.
I don't care. If he can hear this, Joel, you have plenty of free time. Go to Dragon Giant Hold thing and collect things. Where are you?
I'm heading over to John Hold. I'm in Marketplace right now. Here we are.
It's not even I mean,
It's not even a...
this guy right here,
Ah.
this giant, his name is like Yizbra. Yizba. It's like 3 syllables and a con and a vowel.
Yeah.
And a couple of letters.
Oh, Joel just texted me and said to shut up about his free time. Interesting. People can see us do things. It's weird. For anyone
Stop
who's
moving.
actually walking, or walk what? Ah, yeah.
Stop.
Stop. Can't say words.
Stop moving.
Being offered. What'd you do?
I can't. I don't know. Ah, it closes my bag. Okay, I have to pull the stacks out. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
How many ingots?
I don't remember. Let me see.
380, 320, and 60.
Yeah. Yep. And then 100 Shadow Dragon scales. Can't tell. I might have volume too low. Let me turn this up a bit. There. Yeah. There. That should go through the streaming a little bit better. I accept your offer.
I should have. I think I can sell. To 1,000 of these Thunder Forged Dwarven ingots.
Sweet. Now I can go make my new sword. And then I can replace my trinket.
I have to get my armor before I can... Well, no, I can replace my trinket now. I have to get my armor before I can replace my fortification item. Well, I have 100 fortification just being undead. I guess it's...
Yes, that's so painful. With our guild buff, I'm at 130%.
Well, can we get an experience shrine at?
Who the what? Experience shrine.
I said what level do you have to be to get one? You can get one at level 20. Experience shrine 2.
Are you talking about the guild buffs?
Experience shrine 3 was at 30. We can get an experience shrine 3. I think it's 3%.
Oh, wow.
It's a hold amenity room thing, so I think you have to go to the, so I think it can actually be part of the big hold. Use all of our spots though, haven't you?
I can't remember. Let's see. When do we actually get the next? Oh, we have to be 40, don't we? No, that's just sad face.
Teleport to the airship. I spelled teleport to
What's
the
the Grandmaster's Dojo do? Grants buffs to will saves.
Like
four.
We need one of the ones that combine stuff. Like, isn't there some that like combine the things you've already bought?
I believe so, but I don't know where. Like 34 Proving Ground offers combined features of tactical training room, archery range, armory, and Grandmaster's Dojo. It's at the 34. What all do I have right now? I forgot. Tactical training room, armory, and paradoxical puzzle box. So 34, I can replace 2 of them with 1. But I think one of them's just that weird, what do you call it? The pawn shop dealer. We don't ever use them, so we could technically remove it. Did you leave John Holder, or did you actually go into it?
I'm at the harbor. I was gonna go to the airship.
Oh yeah, I forgot we actually completed a quest when I was on here last time. Get some stuff. Oh, Commendations of Valor. I accept.
Let's go to the showroom.
Joel just told me to get some guild levels, you slackers. I guess the stream's actually running pretty fast then. Said that only like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, it costs a crap load of Astro Diamonds to buy an airship for Astro Diamonds. But you don't need a guild level for them.
Well, that's good.
So tell Joel he needs to buy 2,000 Astro Diamonds. And he needs to buy this Storm Glory Typhoon.
I think he's watching, so he probably already heard you.
This is bull.
What?
Why is the level 70 guild airship... The level 70 guild airship is 1.8 million. The level 100 one is 1.85 million. It's 50,000 more for the 100. But the difference between the 40 and the 70 is over... It's 360,000 for level 40. And then 1.8 million for level 70.
Alright.
The extra feature on this airship is two bacon.
Two what? Two bacon?
The extra feature for the extra feature says 2 bacon.
That is awesome. Where's that at?
I don't know where our bacon is. I'm gonna go to our airship real fast and look at this tiny piece of shit.
Alright.
I bought this like 7 years ago when it was like first introduced.
Well, I believe in the new update they're introducing some more guild amenities, including a chest. Oh dear. I'm getting lag.
There's already a chest.
Well, they're introducing another chest that apparently you have a chest that everyone can use, and you have a chest that only officers and leaders can use. Pretty cool. If, you know, we had a guild that actually had anybody other than our friends. Alright, well.
I don't understand. What did you buy?
It's time to go and make my sword.
Buffed AC and fortification.
If anybody has joined in watching this, although I doubt there are, we're just kind of testing around. We will be doing actual footage tomorrow. I'm going to stream our Thursday night gaming. We'll start around 9 p.m. Eastern time. And then of course I'm going to try and get the recordings up on YouTube if I can. That is if it'll let me to.
Do we have to buy? Do we have to buy Experience Shrine 1 before we can buy Experience Shrine 2?
I don't know. I've not bought anything on a guild airship. Actually, well, I have, but not an experience shrine.
Yeah, I'm saying you've bought all. Well, they cost Astro Diamonds, which is horse shit.
Oh, well, that's just mean. I forgot what I was doing. Where's it? Man, my brain hurts. Can't find Thunder Forge. Yes, and if anybody's watching, we're not that great.
You fall off the airship like 1,000 times faster when you don't have a feather fall item.
think our chat's working. I don't know. I'll see if I can get Joel to test our chat and make sure that I can see it.
Dude, it teleported me to House Kundarak. What kind of crap is it?
I don't know.
I thought you always went. I thought you always went to the market.
If I remember correctly, it can actually randomly send you places. I don't know. I've had it throw me in Drasco before too. You can just talk to the captain and go to anywhere you want. Man, can't concentrate. What am I doing right here? Alright, you send me to the Thunder Forge. Hopefully I don't die when I'm there. Shouldn't spawn anything around it. Alright, yay.
In this forge, the dwarves of Thunderholm crafted weapons that were famed from the Sea of Fallen Stars to the plains of Anarok.
Yes, you tell me about those things that I care not about. And there. No, whoops. Yeah, lock that. Stop it. Where my commendations of Valor go? Okay, here we are. There's the other ones. There we go. Joel, you watch me upgrade my weapon. Yes.
Yeah, well, we're going.
Oh, darn it.
More than justified to me. The place makes Club Med look like Haiti. $10 million means never ever look over your shoulder again. Ever. Sounds like heaven on earth. Oh, I hear it is. Doesn't exist.
Darn. Stupid chat. And that would be why. Okay, now I see what I'm doing. Apparently, I keep on clicking forward. Not good.
But you do believe in his judgment, though. Don't you, Padre? I mean,
Alright, let's see. decide what
So
I
since
want to do here. What's up?
since Chris, I said, so since Chris bought the VIP status, I was thinking that like maybe he can play until about level 4 and then just remake his guy at level 7. I don't really think you'd need to experience, you know, like 5, 6 and stuff like that. Not a whole lot would change between those levels, and it would speed it up a little bit.
Like I said, I can see things.
I'll probably prompt that to him tomorrow, see if that's something he would like to do.
I apologize those who are trying to talk in chat. My chat seems to be failing me right now. See if I can get it back up and running again. Just a moment here. I'll try this. Just for a little bit here. Don't want that. Okay. Try and get the chat back up. Okay. You guys can probably hear everything I do, which I guess is okay. What this is for.
Storm Fist.
I'm currently looking for what upgrade I want to choose.
I'll put one in your head for you because as for you, take that gun off my brother. For the ounce of forgiveness I have on reserve goes away with my back up.
Probably also hear my echo. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure that there can be 12 players. Party size on the advanced group options, the party size can go to 12.
Wow. Should probably turn that down. Okay. Let's see here. Anyway, I am currently about to build myself a Thunderforge weapon. Contemplating my options right now.
We just need more people playing so the guild level's faster. We got like
Yeah.
the oldest guild on the server probably, and it's
The oldest. I doubt we have the oldest guild on the server since we were migrated forever ago.
no, dude. Like day one, the guilds were created is when I created this guild.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's other guilds that are older than us, or well, as old as us.
Yeah, it would have had to have been the same day, because I made it the day they launched it up. Because I logged in just to get the name.
Well, we have a mysterious stranger watching us. Joe, say hi to mysterious stranger. Or not. You can not.
I jumped off the bridge from John Holt and ran into a red named. I'm kind of busy.
Oh. Well, you kill it.
Which gives me a treasure chest.
Aw. Missing out on treasure. I don't like that. Difficult decisions. Let's see. I like how this one also says applies a stack of vulnerable 1% more damage for 3 seconds. This effect stacks up to 20 times and loses 1 stack on expiration. This effect may only occur on hit once every 2 seconds, and then also 5 to 30 fire damage. I almost want that. That's extra damage, especially against bosses. I think I'll do that. First degree burns. Here I go.
Oh, is that the tier 1 thing you're picking?
Yeah, now I want to go for the tier 2. My mighty selection of 2 things, so I don't have fire or dragon scales. It's okay because paralyzed is always great. And voila.
When I have my temporary hit points, I have over 700. I remember not too long ago when I barely had over 5.
Probably should say that we play on the Kyber server. Let's see here. Next, final edition.
He knocked me off that cliff. That's not cool.
Alright, now you get to see the difference between my 2 different weapons. I currently use the Star of Day, which is a short sword that functions as a bastard sword. You can see 2 1d10 plus 9. It's very actually a really nice weapon.
When I'm
Of course, I'm getting plus 9 because of some of my other abilities. It's generally a plus 6. I'm a Swashbuckler. I'll go ahead and show you guys my build right now, whoever's watching. Tree. As you can see, built primarily around decks and single weapon fighting, which is about to be updated in 23. But you can do all kinds of fun stuff. Extra dodge, extra double strike, extra damage, more dodge, more double strike, more damage, and then evasion, which I like. Right here, gives you definitely, Swashbuckler was definitely an awesome thing. And then when they upgraded, the War Chanter was also extremely awesome. Especially this. I like that. 6% extra music bonus to damage. And these abilities no longer require you to play a song. So, awesome. Yes, as Joel has commented, my armor class is 96. I currently have a 22% dodge chance. So as you can see, my defense chance at my level is 60%. The damage reduction 6, and an additional 6 to physical resistance. So let's show you this sheet.
I'm gonna go run to that big mess of giants where you fight like 30.
Yeah, so you go kill all those things. As you can see, my reflex save. This is not fully buffed, but this is my general stats. Dex 48. Currently, single weapon fighting, I have greater, which pretty much doubles that for my damage. As you can see right there, 61. Charisma 32. Con's kind of bad, but yeah, deal with what I can. Double strike chance. Here's my 28% double strike and my 30% melee attack speed. Now, I guess while I'm here, I'll go. This is also with some additions from our guild. So we have +6 damage on crits, with +2 to hit physical attacks, an extra +6 to my armor class. That gives me my 96 and 15% fort, which is down here, so 130%. Then Paradox and Puzzle Box, which gives a +2 intelligence and dexterity bonus that does stack with everything else, as you can see. So I'll go ahead and buff out so you guys can see my stats. Alright, so let's do that. Let's get this going. See my attack. My attack bonus will go up pretty high here. 61. My damage is up to 68 now. And then my final song, which gets +2 to all my stats. Voila. Now my dex is at 50. My damage is base +70. Attack +62. Armor class now 97. And as you can see, my dodge percentage is maxed out at 25%. I can technically take off my armor, and I think I'm at 28, but I would prefer to have at least a little bit of armor class first. Let's see, what else we got here? Spell power, yeah.
Oh,
Sonic
I died.
is pretty high. Apparently, Joe just died. And, oh yeah, not fully buffed yet. Jump that.
Found the rest.
Alright. Now I'm fully buffed. Sorry about that. Reflex save 60. Attack didn't go up a little bit, 65. Damage 71. Armor class went by 1 more, 98. Let's see. So, not bad at all. Look at all those. It's a lot. I've seen more. That's a lot.
Do you not heal hit points with city regeneration?
I'm pretty sure you do, just slower than spell points.
Maybe you don't if you're undead.
That will probably be right, yeah. And then we'll go on. Let's see. Physical resistance, 15.94%. I raised my acid resistance the best I could. 41's alright, just because acid sucks. But there you have it. My fully buffed Swashbuckler / War Chanter. Now I can get a little bit better if I wanted to, because I'm currently in the Grandmaster of Flowers Epic Tree. I have the Fate Singer maxed out, and that right there is awesome. Doesn't last for forever, but for a few seconds, throw out some pretty nasty damage output. Oh, sorry. Let me double check the chat here again.
Can you help me make that bus?
Okay.
And bringing down a major cartel? And make you shooting star.
Combat DCs. I don't know exactly which ones you're aiming for. Like, if you're looking for trip DCs and stuff like that, I don't really aim to do any of those things, Sunder and things.
Alright, still on regain.
So I really don't do those too much. I can show you my skills a little bit. There's my Mighty Use Magic Device of 46. Somehow, I don't know how I have Move Silent 35 with no ranks in it, but I sure I'll accept. There's my 46 Jump, 46 Haggle, because I like money.
Alright, I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright, later on, Joe. And then Balance 59, which helps out a whole lot because things really trip a lot, and it hurts. And then my heal's pretty bad. It's not a class skill. And of course, my Perform, which I maxed out the best I could, 61 for right now. This is actually now, if no one's been playing for a while, Perform is actually used to give sonic damage now. They added that to the Perform tree, since a lot of Bard abilities go for sonic. I'm getting messages from different directions. As you can see, Joe went ahead and logged off, which is fine. This is more of a test. We're just kind of on the bottom left bar. Yeah, not paying attention at all. You have a point. Like I said, I don't do combat tripping and DCs and things like that. Let's see. Stupid thing we had. Oh, yeah. Talking about my blow by blow and my on point. I'm assuming you mean blow by blow and on point. Then number 1 and 2 are attacks. Blow blah blow is make an attack plus 3 crit range. Spell DCs, nothing's huge. Sonic Blast, 24 will, Greater Shout. Yeah, Greater Shout is 29. The one that most people like to pay attention to is Fascinate, which is 59 right now. Right now I'm in a Monk Epic tree, which a lot of stuff is kind of dumbed down. If I actually fully went into the Epic Destiny for Fate Singer, there's a lot more stuff I get. An extra 2 songs, plus 3 song positions, more spell points. more arcane caster levels, gives me higher DCs, more health, ability scores. Essentially, when you're done with all this, the harmonic resonance, you'll have that up all the time, and you'll slowly build up sonic damage with this bad boy right here. You keep on hitting somebody, and then you'll pop up and you see like a big nasty like 12 or 1300 pop up when you're hitting them, because it does 60, 100 plus 800 sonic damage. And then while you're hitting them, you give them the stacks of sonic vulnerability, and you try and hit them as hard and as fast as you can until that sonic ability goes off and you see a pretty nasty number pop up. This also helps, but the disappointing part is the sonic damage and light damage don't work on bosses, but you can definitely take some pretty nasty things down with that bad boy. Extra attack speed there. And your song duration's pretty high. Like right now my song's already gone. I think with all this, including my feet that I have, it gets pretty high. But I am level 26, so 20 plus 6 epic. At epic levels, if you haven't played since level 12, they've kind of obviously changed a lot. Multiple different epic trees. I started here, and then the little stars are whenever you level up in this tree. Whenever you get one of actual levels, which are what the yellow bar is for, you start to unlock the little stars, and then you can go over to other trees, and then this requires 4, then you gotta do 3. So I'm working my way over to it's Divine Crusader. This one's got some really nice abilities, especially that one. Dine. Right now, nothing too stupendous. I guess might as well go ahead and show a few things. Let me go ahead and switch. I need to test out this sword anyway, so I guess I'll go into combat real fast. Grab a new sword. Equip it. Let's pop that off. There we go. Alright. And I will recall out. And I'll go. Let me go run a little quick quest. I'll run over to the high road, so that way anybody watching can see my damage output real fast. I'm sure everybody really cares. Run on over here. This way. And of course, if you haven't been playing the game for a couple of years, this is Forgotten Realms I'm in right now. It's not Eberron. And there's a story behind all of that. The Loth and the Spinner of Shadows. Now, I will be trying to post this up on YouTube later, if it will let me. I'm not entirely sure what the length restrictions are, but we'll see. I'm running over here. I'll go ahead and do this. Been wanting to test out this new sword now, since it's pretty and it's a plus. What is it now? Oh, I hate when it does this stuff. There we go. So currently it's a plus 11, plus 14 in my hands. Bypasses all kinds of stuff. Alright. Let's see, pull the map. And I want to go there. Alright. Moving along, moving along. Oop. Go this way. Of course, always feel free to tune in whenever I get a chance. We'll probably stream some of our shenanigans. We are definitely not, if you're looking for people who have a bunch of crazy in-game stuff, we are not the ones to be looking for. I know we're pretty strong, but there's builds that make us look like little girls. But I mean, I do the best I can to do with what I do. Alright, so we'll go to the hot rolled. And I'll go ahead and show whoever's watching, if strangers still watching. I'll go ahead and show you guys what damage I can kind of throw out here. And if you're watching Joel, it's time for you to see what numbers I actually see when I attack. Let's see. Oh, there's some bad guys over there. I probably should have buffed first. Let's just look at this. Hey. Alright, numbers right now. Kill this guy and I'll try to buff. Alright. Let's try this again. Quick heal. Alright. Alright. Glad to see you're still here, mysterious stranger. As mysterious as you may be. I'll go ahead and get done buffing myself here. I'm trying to hit a few things so we can see what my damage output can be right now. This. Displacement. Taste. Good hope. Chain weapon. Alright. Now. Shouldn't get hit as hard now. Oh. Yeah, well. Can't do that. It's not nighttime. Got anything else running around? I think there's a couple guys in here. Over here, let's see. See if I can hit some stuff, maybe get some crits going. Oh, there's somebody. I'll beat you up. Yeah, that was alright. It's a lot more fun when I get to fight a boss and see a bunch of numbers come flying, but fairly generalized. Let's see here. I actually see a lot more numbers with my other sword. This one's a nice one, but I think it's probably going to be primarily more for bosses than it's going to be for everyday beat-ups. Ooh. I'll go do that. Why not? Standard damage in 90 to 100 range ain't bad. Oh, poisoned. So, yeah, pretty good numbers. Let's see. Let me switch back to my other sword. Okay. Put this back on. Let's roll. Alright. There's a couple bosses in here. Sad thing is, my displacement and blur are almost. Our displacement and haste are almost done. Throw this back on again. Alright. I'll go ahead and toss a spell on one of these guys. Let's see what I can do sonic damage wise. Give a good shout here. Oh, that was pretty good. As you can see, a lot more numbers with this sword. That's because the other one has more of a dragon bane on it. Nope, That's right, I gotta fight waves. This goes down. My standard damage is about 10 to 15 points lower, so I'll have to do calculations to see whether or not this weapon does technically more. It's just nice seeing so many numbers pop up.
How you feeling, brother?
Okay. Yeah. Ah, now I got a boss. Let's see. Make sure I'm ready to go. I can probably drop him in less than a minute. Let's do it. I'm gonna see the numbers run. A lot of hit points. Hurt it just a tad, but pretty good. Alright, so let's see what loots I got. Yeah, it's alright. So get here. Commendation. Not bad if I use them. Stuff to sell. Alright. So let's switch back to the other sword. Okay. Did equip the right one, I think. Yep, it's black. Okay. Let's go make a quick button for that. Okay. Rogue level 20, yeah. 40 to 50-ish assassinate. That's pretty good. I mean, for level 20, I mean, until they introduced the Swashbuckler, bards really just ran around and buffed people and kept the spellcasters with mana. They didn't really didn't do much for them. But the new epic bard tree, epic rogue tree is pretty nice. Shadow Dancer. It's got some really nice stuff. Obviously, I took one from it. +6 reflex, armor class, and maximum dex bonus. A lot of really good stuff. You can drag them over here and keep them for fate points. They're actually revamping this tree a tad because they're bringing out attack power in update 23 to help kind of scale the melee combatants a little bit more towards doing damage compared to spellcasters who right now are doing quite a bit more damage. Even the cleric iconic build does quite a bit of light damage. I have one of those I've been playing around with. But yeah, fairly nice little build. There's pure bard. I'm working on getting to some other stuff to help me out, but if I switch to Epic Destinies, I probably have a little bit more damage output with sonic abilities. kill that deer. That's right, you accept it. Man. Gotta recall back out. Oh. Yeah, you run. That's right. Okay, go ahead and recall back out. That's basically what I've got here. Yeah, I can understand. Rogues are really interesting builds. They've definitely played around a lot with them, upgraded them a little bit. Past few updates, they're working on getting them a little bit higher, especially with the new attack power rolling out. I think they're going to be doing a little more damage than they used to. The Artificer is the only other class that really does a whole lot of the same style as Rogue, but sneaking around and stabbing people in the back is a lot of fun. There's a lot of people who play Bard who splash a little bit of Rogue so they can get some of the roguish abilities. So, yeah. I'm playing around with a couple other different classes. Druid Monk's kind of fun. Been playing around with that recently. See what it's like. It's alright. Alrighty. Yeah, and the rogues don't really stand out as much as they used to. I mean, Artificer has the ability to pick locks. The Wizard with Knock spell can pretty well pick just about any lock, just like a rogue could. High-end game stuff, there are some things that Wizards can't unlock that rogues can, and but I mean, Artificers are definitely more specialized than rogues, so they do seem a little more powerful right now, but I know that with the new attack power upgrade, it's going to start making the rogue shine a little more because the attack power won't be going towards ranged damage; it'll be going towards melee for now, which means that the extra attack power will start throwing more damage for the rogue. It'll start throwing more damage for most other people too. All the melee guys are basically just getting kind of a beef up. Because as of right now, you have the spell powers that all the spellcasters have, and that's basically a percentage add-on to damage, as it says right there. Each point of spell power increases the base damage by 1%. So like my Sonic spells do an extra 155% more damage, which is pretty nice. That's the reason some of my Sonic spells I use every once in a while. They'll go off for about between 1 and 300, but they're doing the same exact thing for attacks and range damage. But until they get around to doing the range guys, right now melee is the one who's going to be seeing a lot. So they're going to be doing a bunch of different things, extra attack power. They're revamping the fighter and the paladin. They're revamping a couple of the epic destinies. Like I said, the rogue epic destinies getting some pretty nice stuff for attack power, especially in the later end stuff. So they'll have some really, really awesome abilities to throw out some nasty damage. So I just enjoy playing the Bard because it's fairly soloable. Got the heals, got the buffs, now you got the damage, so it's not too bad. Main things is just getting hit by a large creature can really hurt, and then if you run across a lot of like undead and things like that, it can start to get kind of painful since I don't have the tree abilities to fascinate undead. Gal, okay. Nowadays, if you have the iconic character creation, you can literally start a character at 15. Rogue's one of them. If you didn't know that, I'm pretty sure you do if you have a level 20. But that's always up to everybody else and what they want to do. I'll go ahead and give a little information. Oh, 22, sweet. I'll give a little information about us to anybody else who's paying attention. I don't know. I think we're the only ones here, but we are on the Kyber server. Our guild name, which I can show you right now, is the Exalted. Apparently, Joe has named our flagship the Revenant, which is cool, and also hilarious. We are far from a solid guild, you know, and in all honesty, at least 50% of those are alts. Not even technically all of us. My main that I'm on right now is Banliana. I do play with a girl. Don't you judge me. I don't like the I don't really like the male elf look. Yeah, I think it's weird. They look like they have really big foreheads. I don't really like that. So, don't like Sharkar. You're not the only one. I'm not a big fan of them either. I mean, the only reason I used one is I tried to use it with a druid build, and I'm in wolf form all the time, so I didn't get to see their ugly face. But I'm not a huge fan of them. They're weird. I mean, they have some awesome abilities, but my alt, the one I do have, I don't know if you guys can see if I log out. Let's see if you can see this. I'll log out real fast. You'll have to tell me if you can actually see my character list. I'm not sure, but I have my main, Banliana, level 26 Bard, an alt, level 17 Artificer, favorite soul. This is was a test guy. I'm probably going to delete. This is my monk druid. This is my primary second alt, or primary alt, I guess I could say, the Dwarven Paladin. Haven't had a chance to do too much with him. Well, he's a Paladin fighter, but they're doing some major revamps of melee, which I've been talking about with attack power, and they're also doing a lot of revamps, especially for the paladins and the fighters. They're also introducing a new skill tree that's actually going to be shared by the paladin and fighter called the Vanguard. All of which I think are on the Lamia server, but I don't know if they're I don't know if the server's up yet or not. I haven't tried to get on there. You can copy characters over and test it. But that's my primary alt. This is my probably secondary alt, my cleric. I was just pure building that. This one was just something to play around with. And then anybody who's ever seen me, this is my oldest character. My original bard, I kind of transformed him into a ranger, and I was going to transform him back to a bard, but then they brought out auto boxes, and that's where she came from. But this is my original main character. We just kind of left him behind. He's level 15, so I haven't really tried to play him too much. But yeah. Some interesting stuff. I enjoy my paladin, but he just doesn't do much damage. And I can understand not liking elves. And I like elves. I especially like the drow, but that's primarily because I am a big fan of R.A. Salvatore, and I like druids. But dwarves are definitely my favorite when it comes to running around with a bunch of armor. I think they just look really good. It's just weird because I'm used to playing the bard and having plus 45% attack speed. This is just feels so laggy running around with this guy. But they're going to be doing some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I have Whirlwind. I need to respec. I really don't need Whirlwind. But it's just... Oh yeah, I can't jump with this guy. Nothing. Ugh. But I can show you his stats. His stats are pretty piddly compared to my bards. As you can see, I have a little bit in Kinsai, but primarily Knight of the Chalice for him. Yeah. That's the damage dealing tree. I went all the way here because eventually with dwarves you can deal damage equal to your constitution modifier with your axes. And that's what he's built around. So his damage isn't horrible. But it's not that great. I mean, in comparison, definitely a lot different. But he's also 5 levels lower than the bard. But he's not built for damage output, obviously. He's built for physical resistance, which is 72. So that's not bad. Taking 33% less, while the bard only has like a 19. The armor class is definitely lower, and my dodge chance, 6%, is hilarious. But my defense chance is pretty equivalent. It's just, I don't really have that great of gear. So it's fairly low level stuff. And also, my bard has +5 Supreme Tome on him, so he gets +$5 stats. This one does not have any tomes, so obviously +$5 stats is pretty crazy. Yeah, Warforged are pretty mean, especially the new Blade Forge Pallies. Those are beastly. They can do some really, really awesome stuff. I almost thought about doing the Warforged Paladin, the Blade Forge, and using the Druid as a secondary class. I've been trying to play around with Splash and Druid. I really like the idea of it, but it's not the easiest class to splash or have another class splash into it. But the Druid, as long as you're in an animal form, even as a Warforged, you get healed for full. But I mean, the way the Blade Forge, of course, are set up, they get the repair spells and reconstruct themselves even as a paladin, which makes them pretty mean, being able to keep themselves alive with stuff like that. And not to mention, lay on hands is not specific to that. Lay on hands always does the same amount of healing, no matter whether you're undead or whatever. I mean, I guess for undead it might hurt, but Warforged and living people still get the same amount. These are my Dwarven War Axe, which I'm kind of sad they didn't really make too many good ones for epic level. There's only a couple of decent ones. But yeah, I guess to continue on, we'll probably be playing again tomorrow. We'll actually be playing. Like I said, this was just more of a test. Kind of get our stuff out there. You know, tell people that we're probably going to start playing and putting some stuff on YouTube and trying to do some live Twitches here or there. Aren't too many about D&D online, so I figured it'd be kind of fun for us to do that. I mean, unless we get a pretty good base, I'm not going to worry about like donate buttons or anything like that. But yeah, just something fun. People get to watch our shenanigans, as we call it. Because, in all honesty, most of the epic stuff we don't have any characters that are in high-end epic. So as we go along, we find new stuff, new things happen. It happens. So, aw, okay. I don't know what the aw's for. It makes me sad.
How exactly the best place to find money? Would you keep watch what's stashed somewhere else? Oh, I'm sorry, that's fine. You want to fill me in on the joke? You just...
But yeah, we'll be doing new things, and you'll be seeing some pretty crazy things, I expect. We have some pretty hilarious stories that we've run across, and hopefully people can experience some of them. Tomorrow, we'll be streaming tomorrow at 9 p.m. If I didn't already say that, I don't want to sound too repetitive. I'll probably be back on streaming around then. Maybe a little earlier. Sometimes me and Joe, as he was just on earlier, will do a couple things. But then once Joel gets on, we're a party of 3 when we run around and do quests and shenanigans and things like that. As for our guild Exalted, unless I'm told otherwise by Joe, we're always accepting new people. Obviously, really right now there's only about 3 of us who really get on a regular basis, with a few others who hop on here or there. So we don't have anything stupendous yet, but we do what we can. Don't have a ton of money, but to do what you can when you can. I will type words to Master Stranger here. I have not been paying attention at all to see how many people are watching. I'm assuming probably just 1 or 2. But I didn't really advertise this either. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Nope, go away. Yeah, guess just... yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot I can technically do, and unfortunately this character needs people around for him to really do anything. And then my Bard can do some things, but obviously he's still gonna be lacking, and we like to try and do stuff together because it's usually a lot more funny when we're going in not knowing what's going to happen. So it leaves for probably a little more hilarious stuff for people to watch compared to just sitting here and watching me run around like an idiot doing nothing. Make a new character on Kyber, huh? Oh, interesting. Let's see. Thought you said you already had a character on Kyber. I don't know how laggy this video is. I should probably type this stuff. highest character was 7. I mean, I can technically make a level 7 character. It's not hard. I can start at level 1, 3, or 7, I believe is what it is. Although, it's been a while since I've done old school stuff, so I wouldn't know exactly where to go through from level 7. Making a level 7 rogue. Persistent, aren't we? I suppose I can play around with a new character for a few minutes. Let's see if it'll let me actually log out. I always have this issue.
But you see that? It's Vinci. Margaret is a beautiful woman. She is beautiful.
Why not? Viewer interactions. Since you are our first viewer, I'll grant you a free quest with Rob. Why not? Let me see what I can create real fast, level 7. Let's see. Rogue. Oh, well. Hold on a second. What time is it? I gotta double check this. Give me just a second here. I want to check the time. 8:30. Getting kind of late. I will tell you what. You make me that level 7 rogue, and I'll invite you to our guild. And when I get a chance, I'll come. We can play together. But I've actually got to go ahead and head off. I was supposed to stop this 30 minutes ago. So I do apologize. But if you want to type in your character name, I'll invite you to our guild, and then we can try and meet up and do some stuff. So let's see here. Alright. So here. Let me go ahead. I want to go invite you. And so why? Alright, so you should have our guild invite in your mailbox. And welcome to our lovely little guild. But unfortunately, I must retire for the night. It's been fun, and thanks for watching. I will see some people probably tomorrow night, or well, maybe just you. I don't know. We'll see.